Comedians. Comedians are actors and actresses. They do comedy in films, in dramas, in theaters, but they do comedy even outside the domain of these media. Comedy is a much needed relief for most of us who, going through the drill of this life, at times are stressed, fatigued, depressed, and therefore we are looking for a relief. Comedy is a much needed, welcome relief, which causes us to get morally boosted and rejuvenated for our tasks ahead. However, like all other good things in life, comedy too is not free from its challenges. Comedians need to remain well within the limits of morality. Quite often it is felt that comedies should not be restricted to any moral restrictions. That obviously is incorrect and wrong for believers. They have always got to make sure that no matter what they do in life, they've got to do things within the acceptable limits, acceptable to the Almighty. God has not allowed us to make fun of individuals and nations. The Quran says in Surah Al-Hujurat, La yaskhar qawmun min qawmin. Let not a nation make fun of another. Asa an yakunu khayran minhum. Who knows, they might turn out to be better than them. That is, those who are making fun may find on the day of judgment that the ones that they are making fun of are better than them. And in their arrogance, in their false sense of superiority, they are making fun of them. Sometimes there are individuals who are targeted, and on other occasions, there are nations that are targeted. So that should not be the case. We should not single out a person or a group of people and make fun of them. Comedy should be done in a manner that, while on the one hand, we are given an opportunity to smile and laugh, yet it should not be done in a manner that is detrimental for the welfare of another person, or the image, reputation of a nation. It should be done in a balanced manner. That's what morality is all about. While you are allowed to achieve your ends, your goals, you are allowed to get as best of the world as you can, it should not be done at the expense of others. So likewise in the case of comedy, while having good time, looking at the lighter side of life is a good idea occasionally, it should not be done in a manner that others are pained or disturbed. Good comedy is the one that highlights the ills of the society without hurting anyone directly, because we would like to point out what's going wrong. And obviously, in comedy, things are exaggerated, but they are done in a manner that brings smiles on our faces. If it is done, if there are themes where the ills of the society, where the roles played by individuals, not any particular individual, but generally speaking, are done in a manner which need improving, constructive criticism in the form of comedy is welcome. That needs creativity, because quite often people are taunting, ridiculing, calling others by insulting nicknames. They are all not allowed. They are strongly condemned in the Quran. In this particular verse that I've mentioned, Surah Al-Hujurat, the 49th Surah, verse 11. But staying away from these evils, comedy can still be gone for. One needs creativity. One needs genuinely talented people in the area of comedy who can do it without the moral ills that are normally associated